Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Sadly, no detailing content today because little Dougy here is getting a well-deserved treat. He's having a brand new exhaust fitted, custom stainless catback, and I'm here at RJ Performance in Bosley Green, Birmingham. So just to give you a bit of a background story with old Dougy, he had his MOT a couple of weeks back, and it actually, to my surprise, failed on the exhaust. It had a tiny little pinhole in the main pipe. The tester must have had binoculars to find it. So there's been a temporary repair done, a piece has been cut out and the pipe's been welded in. But on further inspection, when that was being done, the exhaust is pretty much getting towards the end of its life, so this is now the perfect time for an upgrade. We're going to get the fella up in the air in a second. I'll show you what's going to be done, and I'll explain to you the reason behind it while we've done it. So let's take a look at what we got under here. Anybody that's ever driven these cars will know that they do suffer a little bit with performance, and this weedy little 45mm exhaust is probably the reason why. If you look from the downpipe, you can see it goes from a 50mm and steps down to a 45mm, nice crease there. Then it goes all the way through, quite a small resonator as well. And as we go towards the back, you can see, hey listen, that's got me through the MOT, so I'm quite happy with that. But if you also look, I'm getting leaks throughout the exhaust from now on. Also, if you look at this rear silencer, pipe comes in at the bottom, goes through the silencer, then out the top. That's one big restriction. So the plan is, we'll have a slight increase in diameter, so it's going to be 50mm from the downpipe all the way down. We're going to try and double the size of this resonator for two reasons. One, it's going to allow more flow. Two, it's going to dampen down the drone that I'm likely to get from motorway driving. Then it's just going to be piped straight out the back with a juicy 3-inch tailpipe. With any luck, this will give extra flow when the VVT comes in at around about 3800 RPM, and it should boost the performance. So we're halfway through it now. The front section has been mocked up. Beautiful work so far. So no restriction from the flange. All the way back, still up on the stands at the moment. Just that one resonator, it sounds absolutely spot on, so there's no real need for any extra silencing as well. It's coming together brilliantly so far. Just been watching them using this bending machine. Absolute wicked piece of kit. I tell you what, these benders are absolutely brilliant. I think this is called a pressure bender, is that right? Yeah. And it's a far cry from what we used to do years ago, standing on pieces of pipe on a curbstone. Absolutely brilliant. So while the guys are finishing up, doing the final little bits and bobs, let's just have a quick scan around the shop. As you can see, they do systems, and they've got plenty of tailpipes, boxes, all different size resonators. I've actually gone for a 3-inch slash pipe on the back of that. Sorry, you're not used to having an idiot with a phone in your workshop, are you? But if you look underneath, you can see that it doesn't really sag down at all. It's fitted nice and tight, which is, it's going to be a godsend when it comes to things like speed bumps. Really, really good. And as you can see there's plenty of tailpipes to choose from. Right up to these big bad boys there. They got twin pipes, all sorts. So let me walk you through the finished product. So as I already said, we've gone direct, there's no step down now, so it's 50mm all the way through. Even the hangers are stainless, which is good to see. Welds are really nice in these. A lot better than I can bloody weld, that's for sure. Fully stainless all the way through. And they put in plenty of hangers. In fact, they've actually put extra hangers in as well, just to keep the system nice. And I'm not going to say rigid is the wrong word, but nice and secure. And as for the tailpipe option, it's stuck under the ramp. I've gone for a 3.5 inch slash, which sounds quite big, but when you actually look at it in perspective from the back of the car, it fills the exhaust aperture absolutely perfectly, and it sounds amazing. Right, let's pay the guy and let's get home. I'm looking forward to this drive. Let's just have a quick cheeky listen. Now listen to that. Give you some beans, Age. Not particularly loud. Oh, it's a bit of pop there as well. Like that. Even really nice on tick over as well. Got some good bass to it. And now I'm back home. So, what do I think? Do you know, this is absolutely money well spent. It really was. Super impressed with the quality of the materials. Super impressed with the welding. Let's see if I can get under and show you how low it hangs. It doesn't really hang, to be honest with you, so that's a bit of a relief when it comes to speed bumps. Can I feel an improvement? Absolutely, I can feel an improvement. Some of the modifications I've done to this so far, I've removed all the resonator and the emissions control from there. That actually helped it breathe more easily, but now the exhaust is on, oh wow, it's a completely different beast. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's got more power, but it picks up so much cleaner, so much quicker and smoother, and it's not loud. It really isn't loud. I've come back on the M6 at normal motorway speeds and it doesn't sound any different from what it did with the standard system, but wow, it picks up so much better. Pop in. If you're looking for an exhaust, these really are the guys to go to. Pop in and see them. They're called RJ Tuning. They're in Borsley Green, Birmingham. Bear with me. Let's see if I can... will it focus? There you go. Pop in and see them. They're absolutely amazing guys. Didn't mind me milling around their workshop whatsoever. Full of great advice. Tell them I sent you and they will actually sort you out on price, and believe me, this was cheaper than a lot of the eBay sorts of performance exhausts that are out there at the moment. Significantly cheaper. It wasn't much more than a standard replacement and it was money well spent. Next, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next. I keep on looking at dry nitrous kits, but I'm not entirely sure that's a good idea. I hope you enjoyed the video. My apologies again for the lack of detailing content today, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? Sometimes you just need to have a treat, and Dougy really did need it. He's looking good though, still looking sharp, pretty clean. Guys, look after yourselves. More content coming up very soon, so I'm hoping you'll tune in for that. And until the next time, keep it shiny.